What is up, blockchain gang? Today, I would like to discuss a topic that is very important to the future success of play-to-earn games. That is active versus passive earning. Active earning is when a player is able to play the game in a way that exclusively earns without the need to progress through the game beyond a certain point. An example of this would be mining dark steel in Mir 4. Sure, people might be mining to progress their characters, but it's also possible for someone to never really play the game at all, but simply use it like a miner would use a graphics card mining crypto. Conversely, passive earning would be players gaining rewards from playing the actual game itself. For example, being able to do a higher level quest for better dark steel rewards, or occupying the valley to gain dark steel, or stealing dark steel from the beach and vaults. In other words, active earning forces a player to choose earning over playing the game by deciding what activity they will have their character do, while passive earning are rewards you get from playing the game, and the choice is how much of the loot will go to earning and how much will go to progression. Active earning is choosing what you do with your time in game, while passive earning is choosing what you do with the rewards from the time you spent in game. My theory is that active earning, as I have defined it here, is ruining play to earn games, and every game would be much better off in both the short and long term if all aspects of active earning were removed from the game entirely. The first problem with active earning is that it does not reward high skill expression or player loyalty. Regardless if the rewards from active earning are static, like in Mir 4 mining, or dynamic, like in wagering stars in Champion Strike or bullets in Black Squad, a player's skill or loyalty has very little impact on the outcome. I believe that the better a player is at the game, the more they should be rewarded, and those rewards should progressively increase as the player progresses through the game to feel fair to the players and earners alike. Since active earning skill expression is so low, it is much easier for bots to abuse this, who only need to be programmed to do a single activity over and over again instead of playing an entire game. It is like active earning was designed specifically for bots to enjoy and not humans who are only doing it for money they will earn, or to prevent spending their own money. When active earning is allowed, earners will be bullied and picked on by the other players, driving a wedge in the player base. Once a player has this outlook on the game as their job, they will be more likely to see every change to the game through a distorted lens of how it will affect their earning instead of how it will affect the game at large. I'm pretty sure that we can all agree that mining dark steel, gathering herbs, or meditating for energy is some of the most boring content a game has to offer. It would be much better if you could only get these items as drops, quest rewards, events, various raids, and the market. I would go one step further and say that gold should be entirely removed and replaced with dark steel. Instead, we have a game that has an economy that is reliant on people playing a game they don't really want to play. That is not a strong economy, as they will leave as soon as a better earning opportunity comes along, since they're not there for the game itself. Most games will have both active and passive earning, such as Decaron G, but since their mining is limited to a few hours a day, it isn't as prevalent. Again, I would argue that if the whole non-vice crystal dungeon was removed, it would be a much better game. If we look at Honor of Heirs, we can see that 100% of their version of dark steel is earned from dungeons, quests, achievements, rankings, and weekly clan achievements. The only thing you can do to earn is to play the game, which makes it a truly play to earn game instead of a play or earn, because it is hard to earn anything unless you invest a large portion of your earnings back into your character's progression. Of course, they also have a version of gold called diamonds in HOH instead of using the resource for the token, so it is far from perfect due to the competing premium currencies. If you want to hear more about that subject, check out this video. Look for games that reward you passively from playing them instead of for doing something you don't really want to do. That kind of artificial scarcity is not real value as long as bots exist. If Champion Strike got rid of star betting and stuck with star matches and chest rewards, it would be much better, but still not as good as the original version in which chests opened around 8 times faster. That is all I have for you today. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe so we can do this again sometime.